You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it. Okay. So what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, right? So I gotta ask, like, who is the prototype now? Because personally, I saw the clip or the clip of the show where the young lady turned down the nuclear physicist, because he just is boring, And I'm like, here's the problem. There is no such thing as a prototype now. I know y'all want to believe there is, but there isn't, because everybody has this person needs to be this height and this build and and look this amount of attractive and have this type of body and have these particular body parts that I like. And but the truth is, if you don't like the smallest thing about them, you're willing to throw them back. So there is no prototype. Maybe they have a lisp. You got everything you wanted, but they have a lisp. Gotta go. Okay, so now you got a whole new prototype. And then, you got to add insult to this injury. It's, if you listen to people's prototype, they also have a certain affinity for somebody who's the complete opposite. So, they want somebody who's tall, but they still crushing on somebody who's short. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody who's dark, but they still crushing on somebody who's light. They want somebody who's in shape, but they still crushing on somebody who's out of shape. And it's like, I don't, they want somebody who's responsible, but they still crushing on somebody who's irresponsible. And it's like, come on now, you got to make up your mind, because there is no prototype. And this idea that people are really trying to fit people's prototype without just being honest and listening to these people and realize this person is just making up stuff as they go. There is no prototype. There is no, I want a certain person like this who's at a certain place in life who does this and does that. Because when you say, okay, how many of those people have you been with? None. Or that was, one out of your last 10. So it's kind of like, folks are just talking about what they want. And in my opinion, the prototype thing is just a sexual thing. This is what I want today, or this week, or this month, or in this season of my life. This is what I think is attractive, and this is what I would like to go to bed with at this particular time. But if there's a new person that comes out that could be the complete opposite of the person that I'm using as an avatar as for what I'm looking for, if they come out and I crush on them, then my whole prototype shifts, and that's what I want. And this idea that everything is just going to keep changing and changing and changing, and not taking into consideration, you can have ever-changing prototypes, but do you ever fit your prototype's prototype? And that's the other thing. Everything is so fluid and intersectional. It's like liberal dating. You know what I'm saying? It's liberal dating. I need a person to be this, and I ain't gonna fit none of that. They gotta accept me. Like, accept you? Nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But if we're gonna go down this road, let's just completely be honest, right? The reason why people keep having these ever-changing prototypes is because they want to stay for the streets. See, if my prototype change, what I'm looking for changes, then I can still be out in these streets. And instead of just saying, I like variety, like it would be easier to go, look, I like variety. I like a little bit of this. I like a little bit of that. I like a little bit of this. So I'm just saying, this is my ideal person, is this person or whatever. But when you get down to the nitty gritty, they don't really, that they haven't even been with their ideal, truth be told. It's a celebrity 9 times out of 10. So we already know you wasn't with them. So here we go. And think about it. Like, it's, in this year, 2022, if you go back 10 years to 2012 or 20 years to 2002, I can guarantee you your prototype has changed numerous times, depending on what was most popular, and which lets me know you just all over the place. So what's the prototype going to be in the future? Something else that's going to be hot for a little bit, and then there's going to be something else after that. But are you looking for something consistent? Nah. So I'm done. Check you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.